Yo, it's Wesson Desir, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I looked down and my thunder Prada laces and they loose Looked around and said, what I gotta lose when it all.
All right, so we got Wesson Desir off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, bro?
I'm good. It's a chill day, you know. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming by today, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. So, Atlanta native, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Grew up on what, the South Side?
A little bit on the South, a little bit on the East. About 50-50. Not the South Side, like outside, like real outskirts.
Okay.
Yeah, we was in DeKalb County then when I was like, sometime in middle school, we moved to like HCO, Henry County.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little far, but
yeah.
I'm saying.
All right. So what was your childhood like growing up?
Standard childhood. I ain't really, let me see. My mom and dad was there. My dad, he basically just eventually started working out of state. So he wasn't around that often, but yeah, it was me, my mom, siblings. I got a brother, 2 sisters. Childhood was cool, I guess. I used to fight with my neighbors a lot. You know, like we would play football, you know how kids is, but yeah. Let me see. I had like a little circle of friends. We was just like the outsiders of the school. We'll always be like, I don't know, we'll be talking about some nerd shit, other things like that. Yeah, it was pretty basic. Nothing crazy, nothing special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what age would you say you jumped off the porch?
What you mean?
Just like, getting out the house, seeing the world for yourself.
I would say when I was like 14, 15. That's when my parents started really like, they didn't really care what I did because I would always be taking care of myself for the most part. Like I knew how to get my own money. I just knew how to handle myself, and they see my mentality when I was young. So I'm saying I started leaving the crib and just like hanging out with my friends and shit like that. So yeah, that's probably, I'm gonna say like 14, 15.
Okay. What type of student were you in school?
I want to say I was a pretty balanced student. Like I wasn't fighting or nothing. That I got that out of my system before like 6th grade. I was before 6th grade. I used to be fighting a lot for no reason, petty reasons. But like, I was a good student. Basically like B averages and shit. Like I'll get kicked out of class sometimes for like doing, I don't know. I really don't remember what I used to get in trouble for. Like I'll be in ISS every year in school. Every school year I would get the maximum amount of ISS, and I couldn't tell you why. Like tripping. But yeah, I graduated with like a 2.0. You know what I'm saying? I should have had a 4.0. I'm intelligent.
So no college?
I got some college.
Okay.
Let me see. I probably got like a semester and a half. I was probably gonna be in my sophomore year. Then I stopped. College was dry. I went to some random college in Barnesville, Georgia. I don't even know what to say about that. It was real country. And let me see. Same thing with middle school, high school. I would kind of stick to myself, especially in college though. I was like, I really ain't talk to nobody.
Did you know anyone at that college?
I knew nobody.
Why did you choose that college?
I don't know, man. My sister went there, so she was like, yo, just go to Gordon. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Gordon. And yeah, eventually people started talking to me though, because I think my music started gaining around. They would compliment how I dressed or something and be like, oh, you different. You know how the hood girls would be like, oh, I don't know, it's something about you. You're just different. Yeah, they was doing that to me. It was cute. But yeah, they started talking to me. They was like, yo, I heard your music. I'm like, how? I wasn't promoting it, so I was confused, but yeah, no, that's probably how I started getting some type of recognition or any type of friend group. But yeah, eventually I dropped out. I lied to my parents. They still don't know this to this day. But
Really?
yes, I dropped out, and for a whole semester, I would just like leave the house and act like I was going to school. Because after that semester, I stopped going on campus. I'll leave the house. You remember that? It's a very true story. But I would just go to random places, or I would just hang out with friends, or I'll just go to the studio or some shit and just make music. And I don't know, it was crazy because they still ain't find out. But yeah, college was cool, I guess.
So they're gonna see this and find out, huh?
Yeah. I should have went to Georgia State, to be honest.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying, all the shorties at. Would have been busting.
So when did you first start making music?
Probably when I was 14 maybe. 14, let me see. I would be on like my Android, just like recording over different instrumentals. I had don't laugh at me, but I remixed this one Tyga song called Dope. I don't know if you remember that. You remember that? You remember that.
You gave me a weird look.
I was young, bro. I was 14.
Nothing against Tyga though.
Yeah, I love Tyga. He cool. But yeah, I was that, and it was a Childish Gambino song. I forgot what it was, but I fuck with Gambino heavy. Yeah, I just recorded it on my little Apple headphones and connected to my Android, and I'll be like making little songs. And then next day at school, I would show people, and they'll be like, "Yo, this is actually good," and I'll be like, "Nah, it's not. You just saying that just because I'm letting you listen. You just trying to be nice." But yeah, eventually, my friend, let me see. I had a friend back in the days. He used to get me in the studio because he used to rap. He'd been rapping since he was like a little kid, and like eventually he got me in the studio. I recorded a song. We dropped it. Started buzzing a little bit around the school, and yeah, so let me see, I started when I was 14, 15.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
So besides Tyga and Childish Gambino, who else were you listening to back then?
I was, back then I was listening to, it was basically a lot of mainstream hip hop. I know people don't want to admit that they listen to mainstream music, but I was listening to a lot of mainstream shit. Let me see, Kanye, Wayne, some Drake, Tyler, especially back then, a lot of Tyler the Creator, Earl. Yeah. Let me think. A lot of pop too. For some weird reason, I would listen to a lot of pop. Oh, I know why. It was because every day I would wake up and my TV was like my alarm. Mm-hmm. So at like 7 a.m. every morning, my TV will turn on and it'll tune into a certain channel, and it was either MTV or VH1. I'm pretty sure it was VH1, but yeah, they would always just be playing some shit. And then like, I don't know, it grew on me, and then I just started listening to pop. So yeah, that I'm pretty sure that influences how I make music now. Yeah. But I'm saying it all comes together full circle.
So how would you describe your sound? Because it's not like your typical Atlanta sound.
Yeah, it's definitely not but at the same time, there's little essences of it. I would describe it like, I don't know, it's right now, it's pretty abstract. Flow based, like just kind of like weaving through beats and whatnot. That's how people explained it to me, but I mean, I didn't think of it that way when I was doing it, but now it makes sense. They'll say like I'm weaving through the beat, just finding pockets, and I don't know. Yeah, I think my cadence comes from Atlanta. Like the way I weave through beats, that's some Atlanta shit, whether people know it or not. But yeah, that's probably how I describe it. There's some It just depends on how I'm feeling. Cause there'll be times where I'm like making some shit that's just like a little ignorant. I'm just on a beat, talking, chatting, talking my shit. And there'll be times where it'll be like, I don't know, I just want to like reflect, say how I feel on the beat. It just depends. But yeah.
Is recording very therapeutic for you?
Yeah, definitely. Cause I'm terrible at explaining things. And I feel like, you said a cap? I'm terrible at explaining things until it's what's the word I'm looking for? Until it's calculated. Cause I feel like I don't freestyle. I'm terrible at freestyling too. But yeah, when it's calculated, I can definitely explain it, and I'll dig deep. So like I'll find certain things that I wasn't consciously aware that I was doing or consciously aware of in general. And then like it'll come up in the music. Like it's subconscious. You eat what you shit. But yeah, it's definitely therapeutic.
What's your thoughts on the rap game right now?
It's weird. Rap game, I feel like it's definitely changed. And there's cliques now. And that's probably one of the things I'm avoiding. I don't want to be in no clique. I just want to make music. I want to build my brand. I want to build my world. I don't want people to be like, oh, you this type of person. Oh, you this type of artist. Oh, you this type. But no, it's in a good spot. But I feel like people should start making music for them too as well. Like, I mean, I understand you want to feed your audience. You want to maintain your level of stardom. But like, I don't know. I feel like people should find that middle ground, because chasing Billboard hits ain't it all the time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's definitely something. It's in a spot. It's in a decent spot, so where it's like you feel like something's emerging. Like you feel that different era coming. But I don't know. I want to be a part of it. Yeah. That's it. I want to. Matter of fact, I want to be at the forefront of that. Of course.
So how'd you deal with RCA come about? How'd your deal with RCA come about?
Let me see. I think I'm gonna assume it was from, I want to say it was from Pigeons and Planes or Lyrical Lemonade, but like there was this time where like I was getting like a lot of blog reviews and whatnot. They just started coming out of nowhere. Not sure how they found my music, but yeah, a lot of blog reviews, and then I think it was multiple A&Rs from the same company, RCA, hitting me up. And then I was like, I was ignoring them at first, I'm not gonna lie.
Why were you avoiding them?
I'm not. I was labels, you know the stigmas on labels. Like nobody wants to, I don't know. But yeah, and then eventually I think I responded to somebody, and then they was like, yo, let's just get on the call, 15 minutes. At the time I was working at a restaurant in Atlanta on Highland Ave, a little pizza spot. And they was like, yo, quit your job, we'll fly you out, we'll pay you for the days, or I don't know. And I was like, shit, why not? There was other companies hitting me at the time, but it was a time where I was just like hearing out everybody, just weighing my options. And I liked what they were talking about. They basically had the same mindset as I had, artist development. Like I'm 22, I'm not at the peak of my career. It's not like I'm not perfect yet. I'm not where I want to be. I know there's room for a lot of improvement. I know that there's a large amount of potential. So yeah, they was basically telling me, yo, we're gonna help you work on your craft. We want you to be comfortable so you can focus fully on music. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Happy with them so far?
Yeah. Everybody cool. It feels like family.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about this new project.
Apollo Archives.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Long time in the making. That's why I call it Archives. There's older songs that everybody liked from my SoundCloud era, because like I just started getting on streaming platforms this year. But yeah, I would just drop songs on SoundCloud, and I decided to pick some of those, put them on the new EP just for the fans, because everybody's like, yo, put it on streaming, put this on streaming, put this on streaming. I'm like, I guess. And I put it on streaming. I feel like there's something for everybody on there, which is the goal. It's all for me, but there's something for everybody. Yeah.
Explain the title. Why'd you choose that?
Explain the title. I chose Apollo Archives because Apollo is a god of music and healing. He's a god of other stuff, but that's basically what I resonated with. God of healing, like you said, make music. It's therapeutic. Also want people, like if people listen to music, if I'm making music because it's therapeutic, I'm pretty sure people are listening to music because it's therapeutic. So it goes both ways. Yeah, and I just wanted to make something that was like subtle but larger than life in a way. I didn't want it to be like not on no Yeezus shit, like, oh, I am a god. It was more like different elements I tied in, I like merging everyday life stuff with like things that are otherworldly, and like, I don't know, it's basically like a form of escapism. I wanted that project to be like escapism, because it's not like I'm talking about things of this world. I am, definitely, but it's a mixture. It's more so ethereal. But yeah, it's that project is basically an escapist delight. Yeah.
How's the feedback been so far?
It's been good. Yeah. All the fans say, I keep asking people like, yo, what's y'all favorite song? And they'll be like, all of them. I'm like, impossible. Yeah, the feedback's good. I feel like even now, it's not where it should be, but like the goal for music, if you really want to make timeless, good music, it grows over a period. So it might be, this is maybe a project that we're all gonna look back on and be like, damn, y'all remember that? Be like, yo, that was amazing. Now I understand. It's me starting off building my vision. So yeah, maybe in the future it'll be a critically acclaimed project. Yeah. But right now, I'm just a little old Wesson making music.
What can you tell us about the new song and video, Dirty Dan?
Dirty Dan? Very, very, how do I explain it? It's more like that video is it's abstract, but it's just like me being ignorant and reckless. That's what I wanted off that song. I wanted to feel like I was that nigga, because like I listened to music growing up, and I think I'm gonna give it to Rocky. I think Rocky was the one that made me feel that. One of those people that I can notably remember, because I'll listen to some, what was it? That first project. What was it called? Live, Love? Or was it Love, Live?
The first one was Live, Love. I think the second one was Love. I might have it backwards, but I think that's right.
Yeah, whichever one of those. But it made me feel like I was that nigga, because like it was really avant-garde, like very descriptive. Let me see. I don't know. You know what I mean. It's just certain songs you listen to and you just feel like you're him.
Yeah.
You just feel like you're him. But yeah, that's what that song was supposed to be. That's why I'm like, I'm the real dirty Dan. But yeah.
Are you very hands-on with your music videos?
Yes. I basically, there's like this stage in the music video creating process where they're like, yo, we got to come up with a treatment. That word treatment, I'm like, they keep telling me, because I'm used to making videos and just like leaving the crib with a camera or something, and maybe a location or two in mind, and just like creating on the spot. But like this whole treatment thing, I'm like, all right, I'll basically set out a guideline of what I want the video to be, basically throw in some concepts, some ideas, how I want the overall look to look like, and they'll build a treatment based on that. And yeah, like once we're directing, I'll probably come up with a few ideas. The whole team will come up with a few ideas, and yeah, we'll just create.
Did you have a personal favorite song on the project?
What you say? You being funny, bro? Anyways, let me see. My favorite song is probably, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Leave me alone. I couldn't tell you, bro. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like, I'll love certain songs for different reasons, but I don't know. I can't choose, man. That's a hard question.
All right. What can you tell us about Let's Ride Our Heels to the Cosmos? This video's been going up.
Yeah. Let me see. That's probably that one song that when like I told you before, like combining two concepts, something that's very everyday life with something that's otherworldly. Let's ride our heelys to the cosmos. That's what that is. But yeah, no, it's just a whole lot of imagery and me like reflecting on certain moments in my life, like caught in concept of time. Yeah, it's a lot of imagery and me just like thinking of different concepts and trying to put them on a track, make it sound good, you know? Just free flowing, just doing whatever I want. Yeah.
All right, and the video for 22.
22, I feel like that video, that's one of those things. I don't like to dive too deep into things because of this very reason. That video somehow caught the essence of the song on accident. Like, the song is called 22. We got me and me, two different me's in the video. That speaks on duality. But like, yeah, that's the underlying theme of that song. It's like, I'm, like I said, I'm not on no hood shit or nothing, but like I'm in that song, I'm like, oh, if push come to shove, shit ain't going well, might start serving me a sack with some clientele type shit. But yeah, nah, 22 probably one of my favorite videos because there's a lot going on. I get to drive an i8. I got a girl, like, it's perfect. But yeah.
Who are some of the producers you work with for this project?
YouTube producers, a lot of them, cause
really?
Yeah, I really ain't have the producer connects beforehand. I mean, I had some people sending me beats, but like, yeah, most of them are YouTube producers. Let me see, B Young, Homage Beats, shout out to them. And thank y'all for making what y'all make, cause these beats are beautiful. Let me see. I worked with beat.
And what do you type in to find these type of beats?
You tripping? Nah.
Like I said, it's not your typical Atlanta sound. You're not typing in Mike Will made a type beat or something. Typing in J. Cole type beats.
I don't remember. Nah, you trying to get me for real. I don't remember. Anyway. What was the question? Let me see. Oh, producers. Let's get back to producers. I worked with Bijan. He's fire. He like his beats got that certain essence that I like. It's certain beats that just sounds like moving parts, if that makes sense. It just sounds like things shifting under each other. I don't know. But yeah, Bijan's good at that. There's another guy, Dan. I work with this guy named Dan. He's an Australian producer. He's fire. He made the beat to Jumpstart, Destroy, Build, Destroy. Basically like glitchy, sophisticated, abstract beats. Very, very good. Shout out to them. Shout out to Dan. Off the top of my head, yeah. I think that's it. If I missed anybody, sorry guys. Yeah.
You working on any new music right now?
Yes, of course. I don't think there's ever a time where I'm not working on music. I mean, it'll be like me just putting in my headphones. Even sometimes I don't even know I'm doing it. I just do it just to do it because it's second nature. I've been doing this for like years. But yeah, I'm definitely working on new music. I might come out with a deluxe. I don't know if people do deluxe EPs, but you know what I'm saying, if they don't,
people deluxe anything these days.
Yeah, you're right. Deluxe LP. There we go. That's what I'm finna do. But yeah, I might come out with a deluxe. So yeah, definitely working on new music.
What's some of your goals for your music career?
Like any artist, or I don't know, not every artist, but I want to be at the top. I want to build a world from the ground up. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to end up in some rap clique or anything. But yeah, like those are probably my biggest goals. I just want to reconvey that feeling I had listening to music when I was a kid. A lot of it raised me. Make sure everybody on my team eats, my family especially, anybody that helped me, especially people that helped me at this time. Like I'm saying, I'm in that stage in my career where it's like, yo, are we gonna invest our time in him? Are we gonna invest our time, our ears, people buying the project? Are we gonna invest our money? All of that. Yeah, those are pretty much my goals right now. There's more. I want to better my pen, of course. Yeah.
All right. So who are some artists that you listen to besides yourself right now?
Right now, a lot of Lil Baby.
Okay.
A lot of Lil Baby. I listen to some BK the Ruler. Very good. A lot of R&B, Lucky Day, Giveon, Future. He's not R&B, but just Future in general. I'm listening to some old Kendrick. Kendrick ain't dropped masterpiece. Old Kendrick, old Ye. Let me see. Some Kenny Mason.
Okay.
It's a lot of people, but yeah, I can't really think of them all right now. Yeah. But yeah, those are essentially what I'm listening to.
All right. Any last words, any shout outs before we wrap it up?
Shout out to my core fans. Shout out to the people still listening, even from like my old project. If you know, you know. Shout out Jag. Jag been sticking with me since the jump. He's probably one of the first people that actually believed in me. Shout out my fam, my mom, dad, all that. I feel like I'm giving a Grammy speech right now.
It's good practice for it.
Yeah. Nah, just shout out to everybody that believes in me right now. I don't know if people know how important that is. Like the game is saturated. So I don't know. If you believe in me this early on without all the clout, all the money, love you. And yeah, that's it.
I looked down at my thunder, Prada laces and they loose. Looked around and said, what I gotta do.